We're starting off with some news coming in from the Congress party. Restore Rahul Gandhi's SPG cover is a demand that is now being made by the Congress. The Congress party has demanded to restore the SPG security cover to their Congress leader Rahul Gandhi. Now, the All India Congress Committee spokesperson and legislator Kuldeep Singh Rathore has demanded that the central government tighten the security of former Congress National President Rahul Gandhi and restore SPG protection to his entire family. He said that he is also writing a letter in this context to the country's Home Minister Amit Shah. In wake of the messages from a separatist leader, Gurpatwant Singh Pannu were threatening messages to Congress MLAs, including State Chief Minister Sukhwinder Singh Sukhu. Rathore said it is a matter of great concern and there is a need to take such threats seriously. To remind our viewers, Rahul Gandhi did have SPG cover till 2019 when the government had withdrawn it. Too much criticism from the leaders, and joined by our senior editor Pallavi Ghosh, who brings us more details. Pallavi, that SPG cover which had been withdrawn, is it likely now to be restored in wake of these messages from the separatist leader?
No. Very unlikely, Shilpa, because whenever this question has been raised, and if you remember recently, there was this whole tug-of-war between the Congress and the Home Ministry and the CISF when Congress had raised concerns that during the Bharat Jodo Yatra leg in parts of Punjab, also in Delhi, there was a compromise of the security for Rahul Gandhi, and therefore the security must be increased. At that point of time, the Home Ministry had actually said that there has been no compromise. The security cover is absolutely intense. In fact, if any threats have come in, it's largely because of the violations coming in from the Congress party and from Rahul Gandhi himself. So very, very unlikely. I would say absolutely no on return of the SPG, because the government's line is very clear that he has been provided the best security possible. But this has now become a political issue.
But Pallavi, Rathore now insisting that Khalistan supporters are sending threats increasingly, and especially with his visit to Kangra and then further on to Jammu and Kashmir, the threat is not just real but increasing, and which is why they are pushing for the demand for the SPG cover once again.
See, Z plus security has been given to Rahul Gandhi. There's a high threat perception on him. These factors are always kept in mind. That's what the government and the Home Ministry says. He's going into areas like Punjab and then later on in Kashmir. Also like the fact that Sukhwinder Singh Sukhu, who is, of course, the Chief Minister of Himachal Pradesh, he also has this threat perception because, he also covers areas which are joining to the border. But as far as the government maintains its line at the center and the Home Ministry, is that we do a constant review of the perceptions. You don't need an SPG. The present existing security cover given to him is as competent as, say, an SPG is.
But Pallavi, when they had withdrawn it in 2019, what was the reasoning given? Is it that, as you're telling us, that the Z plus security is enough? Because also in 2019, I remember our Home Minister Amit Shah had raised it in the Parliament that Rahul Gandhi, in fact, didn't use this special SPG cover when he went on some alleged secret trips abroad. That's a point that the Home Minister had brought up. But also, once they've withdrawn it, you say it's very unlikely that they will give it back.
Yes, in fact, if you remember when it was first withdrawn, it came up in Parliament also, and the Congress leaders said that this was a case of political witch hunt. It was a deliberate withdrawal of power, and SPG had actually come into being because of the assassination of the Prime Ministers. And therefore, the point which was raised by the Congress party is that it's not a kind of a status symbol. It is a requirement for a family which has seen not one but two assassinations, and both of them have been the former Prime Minister. But the government's logic, and something which you're rightly pointing out, Amit Shah himself made the point inside Parliament, is that there have been several instances when Rahul Gandhi has dodged the SPG. Look, the protocol is very simple. If you are making any visit, you have to inform the SPG. The SPG also keeps the Home Ministry in the loop. Allegation which came in from the Home Ministry was that he had dodged this SPG cover. He would often go incognito. Therefore, to say that an SPG cover is requirement for him, how fair is that? And therefore, the kind of Z plus security which has been given to him and to the Gandhi family is as competent and as meets the standards which an SPG meets. Today, only SPG has been provided to the Prime Minister.
Pallavi, stay with us. Currently, we're also being joined by Mr. R.P. Singh of the BJP on the phone line. Very good morning to you, sir. Sir, now with this fresh threat coming in from separatist leader Gurpatwant Singh Pannu to Rahul Gandhi and the demand for renewed SPG cover from the Congress, how is the BJP likely to react?
Well, the security agencies will evaluate whatever the set is and they will provide the cover accordingly. I mean, it's not that it's something like a dynasty privilege which has been given to some individual or some family. It has to be done as per the assessment of the security agencies. And then, as per my knowledge, he has been given the best security after the Prime Minister. He's in the list whom the security is provided, equivalent to Home Minister and other key ministers in the government.
Sir, he has been given the Z plus CRPF cover, but till 2019 he did enjoy the cover of the SPG as well. Would you consider just giving him a temporary SPG cover, especially because this demand is in light of his visit to Kangra, his impending visit, which is on January 19th, and following which he will be going to Jammu and Kashmir. The Congress party there insisting that the threats from the Khalistani separatist leaders are increasing. They've even provided proof saying, look at this fresh threat from Gurpatwant Singh Pannu. What do you make of these fresh threats, and would you say there'll be a new assessment by the security agencies and take the concerns of the Congress into account?
Well, first is I take objection to your word enjoy. I mean, there's such an enjoyment in this. This is as per the security need of the person. And then, obviously, the security agencies will take care of the fresh threat which you are saying that he has got from Pannu. They'll do the needful accordingly. I mean, if need be, they must be around Mr. Rahul Gandhi and his family, if need be. But it can't be because he is Mr. Gandhi or he's a Gandhi dynast.
Sir, yes, I'll rephrase that. He did have the protection of the SPG till 2019. But is it more of an ideological stand now by the BJP saying that now that we've withdrawn it, we are not going to give it back even in the face of fresh threats?
I said it has nothing to do with ideology or it's nothing to do with, it's only to do with personal life and then threat to his life. And the security agencies in India are good enough and capable enough of assessing whom to provide security as per the threat. And if need be, the security only should be in us. I mean, he is the leader of the opposition and his life is as valuable for us as any other person in India. If need be, security agency should evaluate and then need be enhance the security. But
all right. Thank you very much, sir, for taking our questions this morning. Going back to our senior editor, Pallavi Ghosh. Pallavi, we just heard from R.P. Singh of the BJP, who did drive home the point that you were making, that all our security agencies are more than competent. The fact that Rahul Gandhi enjoys Z plus CRPF cover, that is adequate, and also that he is as important to us as any other individual in this country, and that the security agencies are doing their best. How is the Congress expected to react to this stance of the BJP?
See, the Congress's reaction always has been that this is absolutely unacceptable. The SPG has certain special competence and it's not a question of status symbol which the Congress is seeking. They are genuine security threats. The Bharat Jodo Yatra has, of course, been used as a huge point by the Congress party because he's going to be traveling to important legs like Punjab and Kashmir. But the more important thing is that the Yatra is that impromptu people can come and meet him. So there's no guarantee about the kind of people who may reach out to him and may meet him. And therefore, there's a fit case of reinstating SPG. The only reason SPG cover was withdrawn was not because the government felt that there was an alternative or a viable alternative, but also because it was more a case of political witch hunt, because the only ones who had the SPG cover, apart from the Prime Minister, were the three Gandhi family members.